Hey guys, this is Blade of Ire bringing you another StarCraft English commentary, and this is going to be a totally great match. This is the 2008 Bacchus OSL Finals FlaSh versus Stork, and really quick right now I'm going to give you a short introduction. This was written by Pandemic on se2gg.com's homepage, and check that out, great site. So, after nearly 50 games in the season's OSL and countless more games in the qualifying tournaments and offline preliminaries that came before it, we've once again narrowed the field down to two players, the child wonder FlaSh and the always second best Stork. It was just 2 Saturdays ago that these two clashed in the finals of the GOM TV Star Invitational, with FlaSh finishing the event in exciting fashion, cementing his status as one of the best players on the professional StarCraft scene. Equally as impressive as his play were the situation in which he excelled. Twice on Katrina, FlaSh powered through his opponent's fleet of carriers in a way no one else had been able to do. He beat Stork on the same map that gave Terran players so much grief against Protoss, and he did it in convincing fashion more than once. Along his way to the GSI title, FlaSh seems to have possibly set the stage for two great rivalries after 3 series against Jade, and now the second championship match against Stork in as many weeks. Both players faced off earlier in this OSL as Stork 3-0'd FlaSh, Rock, and Rumble, while FlaSh had to fall back on defeating the later two in a round of tiebreaker games in order to advance. FlaSh's road to the finals from this point on was difficult to say the least. In one of his many February series against Jade, FlaSh edged out the reigning OSL champ 2-1 with that crafty TVZ Mac build on Katrina, allowing him to continue his bid at the OSL title. In his semi-final matchup, he found himself up against a very good Protoss opponent in Bisu, but in just 4 games, the boy wonder just dismantled Bisu, despite excellent play on both sides. And then comes a quote from FlaSh's KTF teammate Yellow saying how good he is, but I guess I don't have to read that because you probably know how good he is. And finally, it seems lately that FlaSh can be found at the center of all the most hyped matchups, almost always providing high-quality StarCraft matches without fail. His presence in this final, along with the rematch with Stork, should provide for yet another great set of games, and I'm sure this will be the case. And here we start with the first set on Blue Storm, and we've got here FlaSh as Purple Terran at the top right, and his opponent Stork as Protoss, not sure what color that would be, at the bottom left. Jade green Protoss it is. And also, it was really a great match in that GSI, especially Katrina, as already said. He was able, with his armory build, definitely a new innovative build, to make those Goliaths so early and to really have something to fend off against carriers. The carriers were often considered pretty much match winners, but with so many Goliaths, I'm not sure if Protoss will have such an easy time anymore. And definitely Blue Storm is a lot more a fairer map, with a 22-23 record of PVT, so 48.9%, so that's pretty fair. Both players putting down Supply Depot, respectively, Pylon, so you definitely have to say that these two are really beasts in the game. If you look at their stats, FlaSh, Casper ranking 4th with 1,747 points, and Stork 3rd with 2,219 points. So both are so good. FlaSh's career TVP is 21-14, 60%, and in the last 3 months, 5-3, 62.5%. And Stork has 151.95 career, 61.38%. And in the last 3 months he has 1-0 100%, but I don't think this can be true since he did play a PVT in the last 3 months, also in that final against FlaSh. I don't know if they didn't count it right here for this stats or whatever, but it seems that this is a mistake, I guess. So in the meantime, racks being planted down, as well as the refinery on the other side as well. I think I saw a gate and gas going down, so gate, gas, core on the other side. Here very normal, and so both players going for very normal strategies. So this will probably make for a quite interesting and longer game, I hope. And also I can see here also written by Pandemic. He pretty much sums up how good these players are, saying Stork is one of the best pro gamers and arguably the best Protoss player of late, but he has failed again and again to grab the gold in any major tournament. He seems to be something like Yellow back in the day, if you remember that, and against Boxer he always finished second. And Stork also was 3rd in the 2000 OSL Season 1, in the overall OSL 2nd, and as well 2nd in the World Cyber Games Korea and GOM TV MSL Season 2, so really so poor for him for losing so much. And also the GSI lately, he really has to want a victory finally in a major tournament, and hopefully he's going to be able to get this one right now. And however, FlaSh, he's a wonder kid. He's so good with Terran, and it's really difficult to tell who of these really has the best chances here. You can see the scouting SCV that had been sent was fended off by that Dragoon that was produced. Also, a Dragoon Rage being upgraded. On the other side for FlaSh, we have seen the factory, and yeah, this SCV somehow tries to find its way towards Stork's base, but I don't think it will be able to. Still, so great micro that these players are able to provide. Let's see what's happening. And oh, quite an early command center here, bringing in those Marines that he had grouped, as well as the barracks, so as to protect. And he's gonna have to protect definitely, because when those Dragoons will come, he's not gonna have so many forces so as to have an easy day. Now I think he's sending a second scouting SCV. In the meantime, the first two Dragoons will approach his base and see that he's expanding quite soon. He needs definitely, yeah, he has the machine shop, but he'll need the tanks as well as the siege mode so as to well defend against that. And answer the Nexus being built by Stork, so doesn't want to fall back in economy. You can see some Marines are being produced, and now the first Dragoons have arrived. Unfortunately, only 3 Marines at the moment for Stork, 4 right now, for FlaSh, sorry, and the first tank comes at such important point. That building SCV will probably get taken out. No, it doesn't. Oh, so important that an SCV was actually saved, because this definitely saves some time. Another SCV has been brought just in case to finish that command center, and fighting off, pushing each other to and fro close to that ramp. And definitely FlaSh will take the economic advantage if he manages to hold this off, and I think he will manage to hold this off because he does seem to have enough. However, another attack comes right now with 3 Dragoons, and however, now he has 2 tanks, so yeah, he's probably going to be able to fend this off, also with a couple of Marines supporting this force. And the Dragoons have been pushed back all the way to the top of this ramp, take down that SCV, but yeah, are pretty much pushed away. So well done from FlaSh here, taking the economic advantage early and putting pressure on his opponent, especially with those tanks. Now second gateway going down, as well as robotics facility, so we might see some